Yeah, guys, welcome back to my channel, guys. UFC, guys. This is another match reaction, match review of the Manchester United versus Southampton game. I know this video is gonna be it's dropped a bit late. I was a bit busy during the game and after the game as well, so I didn't just get a chance to react to it. Which is for the better because it gave me time to actually ponder on it, actually calm down, actually like kind of digest it. So this is probably a calmer version of how I was, especially during the game, especially after the game. Um, sorry about that. Anyways, like always, like, share, subscribe, guys. Like, share, subscribe, guys. Road to 120 subscribers. We're at 112. So shout out to everyone that has been supporting the channel, guys. This channel has grown and has been growing, and I have nothing much to say other than love to you all that's been supporting me. Yes. So on to the game. The game was a decent game in the beginning. It was decent. Man United, we start off well, but an incident happened during the game that pretty much changed the whole entire game. Pretty much flipped the game upside down. Changed the whole dynamic of the game. And for those of you who are not aware, customer ended up getting a red card. Ended up getting a red card in the first half around I believe it was the third. Let me just look it up right now. I believe it was around the 30th minute. I don't quite remember, but definitely it was somewhere in the first half. It was in the 34th minute. Casemiro gets a red card, and then the game completely changed. That being said, from the since Man United went down to the 10 men, we finished the first half really well. We actually had actual chances to score goals. Um, Yeah, and there were a couple of incidents that actually happened throughout the game, which is hard to explain, really hard to kind of put your head around. Man United had throughout the game had a lot of calls that didn't go away, um, which people might say it's Southampton, is this, is that. You guys don't need certain calls to call you away, but football is a very dramatic sport. Football is such a dramatic sport that football is such an insane sport that a referee decision can completely change the game. And with the Casemiro red card, the game changed. With Man United had a couple of penalty shots. Um, the one that was pretty much till today, I don't know anyone that has pretty much said it wasn't a penalty. Was the one that Weghorst, the ball cut in the middle. Weghorst was about to get into the end of it, but Bella Ketchup falls down and the ball literally gets trapped. He trapped the ball with his hand. He blocks the ball with his hand, with his arm, and the referee doesn't even go to VAR. So um yeah, all in all, Man United ended up not getting anything from the game. There was chances on both sides. Southampton was extremely poor in terms of the final third. Southampton hasn't had nothing going forward. They did end up hitting the post a couple of times. Ward Prost, also Kyle Walker Peters. We may not end up hitting the post as well. Yeah, so it's both sides believe they could have gotten out with a throw 3 points. The game ended up in 0-0. So that's pretty much the summary of the game, right? Um, so, but here's the thing. coming into this video, I didn't know how I was gonna approach this. I didn't know if I was just gonna ignore everything that's very clear, that's very obvious to talk about, and that what I mean by that is the obvious refereeing, I blunders, the awful refereeing that 110% was very evident in this game. Not only was it very evident in this game, it played a part in this game. I used to be a referee. I used to, especially when I was younger, I took referee courses. I had to go through take a whole bunch of courses in terms of licensing. Every year we have to renew our referee license, which means we have to go through courses just to renew our referee license. I referee games, not at this level, obviously, but I did referee games, especially games in youth. I referee games in adult games, in amateur leagues, etc. Right, and every year we have to review the laws and all that stuff. You are told as a referee that your job is not to be evident in the game. A good referee, and if you a good performance of a referee is a referee that is unnoticeable. Referees should go unnoticed throughout the game. You should not remember the referee. You should not. Referee should not be. How do I say this? Referee should not be in the middle of everything. No, that's one. Second thing is referee. When you're making a decision, it should be 100% the not 100% the correct decision, 100% your own decision. What I mean by that is like you have to be 100% certain. The issue I have with these referees, especially in the Premier League, is they don't make 100% certain decisions. They make it looks like, I think, I from my perspective, that's the type of decision you make. But no, refereeing, even though the decisions are subjective, you have to view it from an objective point of view. You have to be 100% certain. I never gave a penalty where I thought, oh, this was when I gave penalties before. I had the moments where I had to give penalties, moments where I had to give out red cards, and moments where I had to give out yellow cards. I was in that situation, not at this level, obviously, but I was. Especially when you're refereeing youth, it's a bit different because it's a bit more chaotic. It's a bit more things happen so fast in terms of, and kids sometimes just don't think rationally, so they're very impulsive. You know, they will they will easily get a yellow card. They will easily get a red card because they're very they're still learning. They're not mature. Their games are not mature, etc., etc. Um, but if I wasn't 100% certain that it was a penalty, if I was not 100% certain that it was a red card, I would not issue the red card. I would not issue the penalty. With the Casemiro incident, Anthony Taylor, the referee that's on the pitch, made a decision where he thought that was a yellow card offense, right? He then was asked to go to VAR and look at it in the monitor, right? So I want people to follow me, right? When the incident happened where Casemiro went for a tackle, the on-field referee Anthony Taylor decided that it was a yellow card offense. From his point of view, from that moment that he seen it and he had clear view on it, he clearly saw it. He was in right position. At that moment, he said it was a yellow card. The VAR referee, which I did some research, happened to be Andre Mariner, uh, Andre, what's his name? Andre, yeah, Andre Manor, the referee. He told Anthony Taylor to go check the VAR monitor. And what is clearly evident is when they don't even tell, they say we don't know the conversation, but the conversation has to be in a way that is persuasive to the on-field referee to persuade them to a decision, because time and time we see the referee will go to the monitor and he will change the decision, and that's not what the VAR is supposed to do. VAR is not supposed to influence the decision of the on-field referee. It's not supposed to do that. This decision should and was intended to be kept with the referee that is on the field. So this decision is supposed to be made by Anthony Taylor, no one else. VAR is called VAR, video assistant referee, not video referee. Video assistant referee is to assist the referee. But time and time again, we see that when the VAR official directs the referee to the VAR, we don't know what conversation they're having, but the on-field referee automatically changes the decision. Prior, once I remember, was it a year or 2 years ago when VAR was brand new? The referee will go to the monitor, and sometimes the referee will have the balls to actually stick with the decision that he made on the field. We've seen that, but now I don't know what happened, but it just seems like the VAR is re-refereeing the game, which is not what it was intended to do. That's the first thing. Second thing, why did I mention Andre Mariner, right? Why is the VAR? Why is this for me? Why did I actually mention his name? Because I was a bit confused, because I was at first I didn't know, I didn't really care about the VAR. I was pretty much on the case of Anthony Taylor. But hear me out. People might say this is a conspiracy. People might say I'm talking nonsense, guys. But hear me out, people. Andre Mariner was the referee official for a game that happened on Saturday between Chelsea and Crystal Palace. So why am I bringing that up? Because there was incidents in that game that happened that Andre Mariner didn't deem that it met the threshold for him to take any action. What are these incidents? I'm just gonna name two. The third one, is iffy, but I'm gonna mention two. And I'm gonna pull up a tweet that I did. This is my tweet. The same, and I say, and this is my words, the same referee who didn't deem both of these incidents yesterday as red cards during the Chelsea game was on VAR duty today at Old Trafford. Make it make sense, right? So you telling me Andre Mariner, the on-field referee, during the Chelsea and Crystal Palace game, looked at that tackle on Joao Felix, looked at that look at that incident where Kai Havertz the player put his studs imprinted on his. You can see it. The studs, look, the stud marks. You can see it on the chest of Kai Havertz, on the stomach area of Kai Havertz. You can see, look at it. You can see it. These two incidents, Andre Mariner didn't deem that it was red card offenses. However, Casemiro ends up winning the ball. Then, because of his follow through, he wins the ball, and the ball, his legs go over and lands on the side of his guy's leg. He deems that enough for the referee to go and check out VAR. So, okay, I want people to understand what I'm saying. I don't care if people thought what Casemiro did was a red card offense or not. What I'm trying to understand is how can the same referee, the same person, the same official officiated a game not a day ago, a day 24 hours ago, where he saw these two incidents clear as day, was not reviewed by VAR, was not reviewed. The João Felix one didn't even get a yellow card. I don't even think the Kai Havertz one even got a yellow card as well. Neither of these two incidents he deemed hit the threshold of a red card, but somehow, some way, he deemed that Casemiro that he had to intervene. Because here's me this: the referee made a decision; he gave a yellow card. In order for the referee to intervene, then he had to believe that there was a clear error by the referee. Because the referee saw that it was a foul, that it was a yellow card. That means the referee had to come in and believe there was a clear error by the on-field referee. So you're telling me the referee that didn't give even a yellow card with the tackle that João Felix had, and the tackle that Kai Havertz has. I think maybe the Kai Havertz one, the player got a yellow. I'm not sure. Neither of these, which are clear red cards, was deemed a red card by Andre Mariner. But somehow, some way, he was sitting at VAR, and he said, "You know what? That's a red card by Casemiro." Again, understand what I'm trying to say. I'm not even trying to argue about if it's a red card or it's not a red card. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, it's either is you believe it's a red card or you don't believe it's a red card, and neither people are gonna agree. It is what it is. But my point is, the same official that didn't deem these two tackles was a red card deemed the Casemiro one was a tackle. The same human being. Make it make sense. How can that person make any of this make sense to me? How can Andrew Mariner come out? How can the PGMO come out and make sense of this? They can't. They can't. I just don't understand. I simply do not understand. All right. Next talking point. The handball. The clear and obvious 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 handball. Because the thing is, one thing I don't understand is VAR will interfere and will interfere and so sorry guys, I was just seeing a video. So you're telling me VAR will come and intervene, will come and intervene a moment where the referee made a decision of a tackle. He said, "Oh, this tackle was a yellow card." Will intervene to tell the referee, "You know what? Go ahead and check because I think this is a serious foul where there's a red card." But the VAR will not intervene when it comes to a clear and obvious handball. Clear and obvious handball. I mean, guys. I mean, guys. I mean, guys. Are we kidding? Look what Weghorst is. If the ball goes to Weghorst, it's a shot on goal. Not only is this, in my general opinion, is this a penalty. This can there's an interpretation where another day a referee would deem this to be the nine of clear and obvious goal scoring opportunity. How can you block the ball with your arm? How? Clearly stop the trajectory of the ball going to an attacker. How is this not a penalty? I officiating. Sometimes the officiating by the Premier League, the officiating by the Premier League is beyond a joke. Okay, this is a tackle by Casemiro. This is the tackle by Casemiro. Casemiro goes into the ball. The momentum, the ball, because he goes over the ball and it hits the guy, right? Not much what you call it force or anything. Clearly gets the ball, right? Guys, you saw the previous image. You saw the previous image. Those two images, the player doesn't even get the ball. Those those two images, the player doesn't even get the ball. They haven't touched the ball. This time, Gasimir got the ball. The referee calls a yellow card. Andre Mariner, that referee, the same incidents as the two pictures I showed you before, deemed that it was a red card. I don't know if people have saw this, but look at this as well. No, but Rashford dived, right? Rashford clearly dived. Rashford clearly, he clearly wasn't clipped. Guys, when I tell you the refereeing decision of this game was beyond a joke, it was beyond a joke. And to be honest, people say, "Oh, you're Man United, you cannot complain about refereeing decision." Blah blah blah. One thing I realize is rival fans will look at Sir Alex Ferguson time and say, "Oh yes, bro, Sir Alex Ferguson had an influence referee." Sir Alex Ferguson made the referee made them honest. He was on top of them to make them the right decision. I don't understand why some referees feel the notion that they are afraid to give Man United any decision. I do not understand that. Anyways, guys, I don't know what much I can say about the whole referee situation. Anthony Taylor and Drew Manor, they're all completely a joke. The refereeing standard of the EPL is beyond a joke. It's horrendous. But honestly, there is clearly nothing that is going to be done about it. So for me, it is what it is. I'm gonna wrap this up by always by doing the play ratings of this game. Um, I don't, to be honest, I don't know how, I don't know what I'm gonna give. I don't know what ratings I'm gonna give. To be honest, um, I even thought about not even doing a play rating for this game because I'm like, what is the play rate? This game was just beyond a joke. But anyways, let me just share this. David De Gea, I thought David De Gea was okay. I've noticed that his distribution today has been okay, decent. Sometimes the distribution was not so good. I give David De Gea a 6. Actually, I probably should give him a lot higher than that because he made an unbelievable save. Close range save. Actually, two. Theo Walker had one opportunity as well. Probably give him a 7 to be honest. Um, Martinez. I thought Martinez was my man of the match. I thought he was fantastic. I thought he was phenomenal. I thought his passing range again for me is unbelievable. I'll give him an 8. I thought he was fantastic today. Varane as well. I thought Varane was fantastic today. Um, yeah, there was a moment where uh, I forgot who got in behind, but Varane easily marshaled them. It's I thought both our center back partnership was fantastic today, so I give Varane a 7. Anwar Bazaka, I don't think he had a fantastic game. I thought he was okay, decent. Didn't think he had the best game. I give him a 6. Luke Shaw, I thought was one of his terrible. I think he had a bad game today. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't think Luke Shaw had a good game. I give Luke Shaw a 5. Yeah, I think he's had one of his worst games. I thought Luke Shaw going forward was not the best, and defensively, I don't think he was the best. I thought his passing was not good. Um, to be honest, I thought he put us under danger multiple times with his passing. So yeah, I don't think he was good. Casemiro, I give Casemiro a three. As much as I feel like sometimes our manager put out a very strong team, attack a strong attacking team. I felt like that red card was just unfortunate. That red card changed the game. I felt like if we was on the pitch, we would have easily cruised this game. Uh, we dropped 2 points because we are down to 10 men, and the fact that we didn't have Casemiro. Casemiro was also going to be uh, he's going to be banned for 4 games. This is his second red card, which is stupid. Like, so you're telling me throughout the whole entire season, if you get 2 red cards, you're gonna your second red card, you're gonna get a 4 match ban. I think that's so dumb. I think that's so dumb because it was straight red. I mean, I think that's dumb. But yeah, we're not gonna have Casemiro for 4 games. We're not gonna have Casemiro for Fulham for in the FA Cup. We're not gonna have Fulham on the weekend and during the FA Cup. We're not gonna have him for Newcastle. I believe also it's Brentford. So big games coming up that he's gonna be missing. So yeah, it is what it is, guys. We're clearly not in the title race. So I'm not worried about our top 4 chances. I still believe we're gonna finish third. But yeah, I mean Casemiro, I feel like he had a three today. Um, I mean, he only played 34 minutes. So who, if anyone's gonna disagree, you know, leave a comment down below. But I think it was a three. I thought Bruno Fernandez. I don't know. Bruno. Bruno. Um, I thought Bruno had a mixed bag today. I really thought he had a mixed bag. I don't think it was as scintillating. I don't think it was on scintillating form today. I don't think it was amazing. I do believe that he gave away a lot of balls in midfield cheaply. He needed to be disciplined, especially when we're in the under 10 men. There was times where he's just giving the ball away and putting us under pressure. I give Bruno a six. Sancho actually played in a 10 today. I thought Sancho had a really good game today. Um, One of our better players. I give Sancho. I feel like with I mean, if it wasn't for the red card, Central probably would have had a man of the match performance today. But because of the red card, it just made everything more difficult. I mean, we couldn't keep the ball, which meant like, Sancho did good things, but it was just not enough. So I give Sancho a six. Bruno, I give him I'm gonna actually give Bruno a five. I think Sancho's a bit. I was that a little bit better than Bruno. Rashford. I thought Rashford didn't have a good game today. Not much to say about Rashford. He was fouled for the penalty. There should have been a penalty, but it is what it is. Rashford had an opportunity as well where I think he was put clean through by Jay Sancho. Bad touch. You know, I don't think Rashford had his bet. No, Rashford was not sharp today, so I give Rashford six. Anthony, I don't think Anthony had a good game. Anthony, I don't think Anthony had a good game, so I give him. Sorry, guys, about that. I'll give Anthony a four. I thought he was poor. I thought Anthony was really poor today. And Vegas tried, but he had to come off. Especially when we got the red card, he had to come off. So I give Vegas a five. Rashford went down the middle, and then I believe Sancho went on the left, and McTominay came on. I thought McTominay had a good game, to be honest. Yeah, I really think he did. Um, yeah, McTominay. I thought McTominay had a good game. I give him yeah, I think he had a good game. I think he was solid for the job that he was meant to do to be solidified the midfield to make sure nothing goes through. He almost had a own goal. Give McTominay a seven. Yeah, I thought McTominay was good. Uh, I think he had a real good game. I think he actually did a good job, to be honest. Shout out to Scott McTominay. I thought it was one of our better plays the second half. Um, so both Sancho and Anthony came off. Garnacho came on again. I mean, do I want to talk about how Kyle Walker Peters completely decision kicked, which which I thought was pretty much taken out of the game. You cannot do scissor kicks anymore. Um, but he did. Kyle Walker Peters did, and he got Ganache injured. The referees should protect the players. So I don't know. I don't know the rules anymore, guys. I really don't know because I thought that was a foul. Yes, he got the ball, but come on, his other leg completely took him out. Yes, you get the ball, but then how you get the ball and foul the player at the same time? I mean, I don't get it, but it is what it is. Hold up, let me put down Palestri. Facundo. Yeah, so I thought Garnacho came off. He's on a boot. He's on crutches. I mean, Man United players don't get predicted. Ericsson gone for the season. Van de Beek gone for the season. Van de Beek wasn't even a red card. It was yellow. And Ericsson didn't. The guy Andy Carroll didn't even get a red card. It is what it is. Like what does Man United had to what what does Man United what does Man United what can we do to get a result? Get a call from any of the referees? Nothing. Like our players get injured, our players get abused, our players get completely career-ending injuries. I mean, Ericsson's 30 plus years old. I mean, that's a bad tackle. That's a bad tackle. He may never be the same player anymore. Same Van de Beek as well. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like, it looks bad. Garnacho, that was a bad tackle. Kyle Peters, yes, you got the ball, but that you're not. I thought those type of tackles was taken out of the game. Those scissor tackles. That's a scissor tackle, bro. You get the ball with one leg, the other leg, you take the other guy out. It was bad, very bad. Um, yeah. So Palestri tried. Um, uh, I mean, he did his job defensively, but man, I mean, he tried. Palestri tried. I give him a 5. Garnacho, I give him a 5. Garnacho, I felt so bad for him. Looked bright when he came on. Looked like he was gonna have an impact in the game, but that tackle pretty much took him out of the game. So, so Garnacho ended up coming off as well, and Fred came on. Martinez came off for Maguire. Both Maguire and Fred were not on long enough to give a rating, to be honest. But yeah, they were not on at all that long. So yeah, it is what it is. 0-0 Man United dropped 2 points at home. I mean, uh, I mean, I don't know much more I can say. It is what it is. Um, when the referees against you, it's not easy to win. So yeah, Eric Ten Hag's. I don't know, man. Like I don't know what rating should I even give Eric Ten Hag? I really don't know. Um, you know what? I'm gonna leave that to you guys, bro. To the viewers, man. Comment down below what rating that you'll give Eric Ten Hag for his managerial performance. I guess Man United, Man United game against Southampton at home. I'm gonna leave that to the viewer because I have no idea. I have no idea what rating to give Eric Ten Hag. Anyways, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Like always, guys, road to 120 subscribers. 120. We're at 8 subscribers away, guys. Let's get it to 120, guys. Shout out to you guys. Anyways, peace, 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 peace.